Hello and welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. Today is the 10th, so we're talking about tens. So we already know that the minor arcana and the major arcana both tell a story from 0 to 22 or from ace all the way through to king. So today we're talking about the tens in the minor arcana. So your wands, your cups, your swords, your pentacles. The 10 within each suit in the minor arcana symbolizes the end of a journey, but it also symbolizes the beginning. So when you look at the journey from ace through to 10, and then you've got the page, the knight, the queen, the king, when you get to the 10, you've gone through all of the experiences of the journey. It really marks the end of a cycle, but it's also marking the beginning of a new cycle. Just like if you have a goal that you want to reach in life, you reach that goal, it doesn't mean you're done. It means that you've now got a new goal to set and something new to work towards. So the 10 symbolizes really the same thing. Each of the four suits are related to each other, but they have very different focuses themselves. So when you look at the 10 from each suit, what you'll see is there is a pattern to them. They all mark the end of something, but they mark it in a very different way. Now, normally, I would say the wands and the pentacles would be complementary suits because you've got the work in the wands and you've got the results in the pentacles. Likewise, I would say cups and swords are complementary. Cups are about our emotions, swords are about our thoughts. It's the mental versus emotional states of ourselves. So if you look at those pairings, what you actually see is there is a balance amongst the suits of kind of a light and a dark. So when you look at the 10 of Wands versus the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, if you look closely at it, it is a man who's carrying 10 wands, 10 staves, and he looks like he's having a hard time. He's got a heavier load, a heavier burden than what you would imagine you would want to have at the end of your journey, right? The journey, while it is complete, they still have a lot to learn. If you look at the 10 of Pentacles, the energy behind the card is much more prosperous. You've got the family with the dogs and the kid and the big old castle and all the coins everywhere. You can see the really plush robe that the patriarch of the family is wearing. So in this card, you definitely see a different story. This is your hard work paying off, literally, and achieving those financial goals that you want for yourselves. So you see that balance between working too hard, but also your hard work paying off. Likewise, when we look at the cups and the swords, so your emotional and your mental state. If you look at cups emotionally, again, this is a very happy card. You've got the rainbow, you've got the family with the 2 kids in the house, everything looks great. Again, this is a message of prosperity, of achieving what you desired, of going through that emotional journey and coming out right on the end. And then you look at the 10 of Swords, obviously a very different story here. So 10 of Swords, again, swords is our mental thought process. So this is when your thoughts keep you kind of in a loop. You can't move beyond, or you can't make progress in the direction that you want to. So you literally think yourself to death. The 10 of Swords, not very prosperous, I would say. So wands and swords, when you get to the end of that journey, that ace to the 10, while it is the end of a journey and a new cycle will begin, there's still some struggle there, and it means there's still some work to be done. Whereas the cups and the pentacles, when you reach from ace to the 10, here you're in a really, really good place. And while it does mean the end of a journey here, it also means that the start of the new phase will start really positive. So that is our 10s. I will do a deeper dive into each card individually, of course, in another video, but as it is the 10th today, I thought, why not? Let's do this. That's your little Tarot Tuesday nugget. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next week. And hey, for you on YouTube, feel free to give this video a subscribe and a like. I do these videos every week, and I'm really excited to bring more content to you. So as long as you get those reminders, you're never going to miss anything. And feel free to comment below what you want to hear in these videos. Take care.